Hello everybody, and welcome to another UK sim review. What are we going to do today? Well, in fact, let me rewind a second. Apologies for the delay in getting a new video up to you guys. I had first world problems. My usual way of recording video is I've got a capture software on my PC. I can press a couple of key combinations, and it sort of captures the last 20 minutes of video to a folder on my computer, or sort of the last amount of video since my last capture. That kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, about 6 weeks ago I did a Windows update, didn't check the output folder, assumed everything was fine because it's been fine for over a year. Why would anything change? Played a lot of stuff, had a lot of stuff lined up, and then a couple of weeks ago went to do some videos and found that it hadn't captured anything since the Windows update. So I've had to replay everything, so hence the delay in getting another video up. So apologies. Anyway, I digress. What have we got today? Well, we've got a review of the Class 205 add-on by Armstrong Powerhouse. Usual sorts of video rules apply. Is it any good? How much is it? What do you get with it? And am I going to play it for any length of time? So first of all, it's obviously a locomotive add-on, train add-on. Train people tell me off for being semantics there. Whatever you want to call it. Add-on for Train Simulator. It's $19.99 currently in the store. I have seen it on offer for $14.99 occasionally. You get 11 liveries with it. Well, we say 11 liveries. There's BR green with yellow front end, full yellow front end, and green end, whatever. So it's green, 3 variants. BR blue again with 2 variants, small front and big front yellow. There's blue, grey, pre-tops and post-tops. There's network southeast. There's connects weathered, and also a rail track livery. The rail track livery I don't think came out when the pack originally came out. Obviously, if you had it from day one, if you go on your Armstrong Powerhouse download link thing, if you re-download it, you'll get that extra livery at no additional cost, which is nice. You get 5 scenarios with it. I think 2 for the London to Brighton and 3 for the South London network. Usual sort of thing for me. Obviously, I'm not a scenario creator. I don't have time. I have to purchase them from Armstrong Powerhouse or download them from the Steam Workshop because I don't have time. I want to install stuff and I want to play it. So, for me, getting 5 scenarios with it's great. I think downside is I've not seen this on any other scenario pack for Armstrong Powerhouse. I don't think the retrospective fitted it to any of theirs. I could be wrong. Obviously, today's the 15th of November. If I'm wrong, since I did my research, apologies. Check on the website, but I don't think they have. Obviously, you can't use this in Steam Workshop because DTG, you know what they're like. But I understand the reasons why third-party apps aren't in the Steam Workshop. I know it's frustrating for a lot of people, but obviously it's quite an easy game to probably pirate content. So I can understand why they don't do that. I mean, obviously can guarantee the legitimacy and source of the content, so that's understandable. Armstrong Powerhouse stuff is highly detailed, and that's what they kind of pride themselves on. So the scenarios are dependent on having the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 365 sound pack and the 456 EMU pack. You need DTG Class 73, 421, 423, European Asset Pack, London to Brighton route, Southeastern Class 465, South London Network, and Thomson Interactive Class 455 to play any of the 5 scenarios that you get with it. I have every one of those because I've got all of Armstrong Powerhouse's add-ons near enough as damn it makes the difference. The only thing I didn't have was the Class 73 Gatwick Express because, DTG and overpricing add-ons, and it's only one livery and yada yada yada. I'll do a review later on. I didn't have that. I thought, well, I'm not going to use it for anything else, so no, I'm not going to buy it. And then I thought, well, I'll gamble on the scenarios. Unfortunately, only 1 out of the 5 scenarios worked, so you definitely do need that add-on, which is a pain, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's what you get in terms of scenarios and liveries and everything. In terms of detail, then this is phenomenally detailed, as you kind of expect from Armstrong Powerhouse. There's some, it's definitely a HD model. You look at the weathering and the little bits of things that have been done to it, and it all looks good. It takes an absolute eon to get up to top speed. The scenario you're watching now, I managed to get up to 70 mile an hour after about 5 minutes. It takes forever. I'm not saying the model's wrong. I wouldn't question the guys at AP. I'm going to assume that's right. But yeah, it takes forever to get up to speed. With a fair wind behind it and downhill, I'm sure you could maybe get to a speed limit somewhere along the line. It's got some lovely sort of added effects, so like bugs hit the windscreen when you're driving along. If it's a rainy day and the heat is on but the window is shut, then the front wind starts to fog up. Really nice stuff. The other thing is the cab motion, if you want to call it that. So obviously if you've played every other sort of train, then you get kind of like a side-to-side movement as you go along. Obviously you over points, you get that wobble and all that kind of stuff. Well, this one kind of takes it to the next level. I don't think I've seen it on anything else where, as well as a lateral motion side-to-side, there is a vertical sort of motion. There's a like left and right twist, kind of like a ship on the sea, if you kind of know what I mean. And that's obviously moving on the springs of the bogies and all that kind of stuff, and it just gives you that more feel for being in the cabin, like that sensation of the train moving along. I think it's absolutely fantastic what they've done with that. It makes it feel really, really good. It's got, you can mess about by changing the blinds on the front, and the head codes. You've got a passenger view in there, you've got cold start and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of detail. It's really, really accurately modelled. I think £20 for an add-on, and all the liveries and that lot, no problems with that. I would prefer every locomotive to be £20 and you get every livery, and that would be great with me. I think the problem I've got with this add-on is, as I've said previously, is that I'm not a scenario creator, and being that it doesn't seem to appear anywhere else, I'm not going to use it past the 5 scenarios that come with it, and for £20 that's a little bit disappointing for me. They may be updating the packs later on, I don't know, the scenario packs. They may be doing new scenario packs which will feature it, but if you're in the same situation as me where you don't have time to create scenarios, or you're just rubbish at creating scenarios, let's face it, I love the detail of Armstrong Powerhouse scenarios, and could probably never get close to that level of detail because I don't know how to do it. Then it's £20 a hard justification to spend. If you are into Southern Network stuff and you can create your own scenarios, it's great value for money, because the level of detail and immersion and all that kind of stuff, I think is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I hope this review was informative. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, please subscribe. Again, apologies for how long it's taken me to get this review up. I'm thinking of doing some extra stuff for the channel, maybe like a news section monthly, because a lot's happened in the last month in Train Simulator. And it did come to me whether that would be useful for you guys, whether you'd like something like that in addition to just reviews. If you would, some comments, give us some feedback, positive or negative, I can take it, and it's worthwhile as long as it's obviously constructive. So let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you shortly. Have a great weekend, guys. Catch you in a bit. Bye bye.